Hello, viewers. This is Joel,
This is Mikage.
and today we're going to have the Undead Dead guys versus Itza-Bitza Spindoctors.
Let's get this started.
I should probably mention that this is the still the first week of the Friendship Bowl, match 4. I have no idea how this game's going to turn out.
Got 2 rerolls, no fan factor,
Itza-Bitza's got a reroll and Apothecary.
and 3 fan factor. Wow.
I love how you started counting fan factor when you saw that I had none.
Oh no, I always take notice of fan factor. It's just I've never seen none before.
Well, now you have twice.
Yep,
For great
a
justice.
fourth of the league has no fan factor.
Alright, get that camera set up, boy.
Let's turn on the grid, get numbers going, because no way in hell are we going to be able to see all these names.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at...
Probably want to also hit your die roller.
Yep, and we're going to be looking at from the Undead Dead guy's perspective, and pouring rain.
That's great. Especially since the entirety of the Undead Dead guys have shitty agility.
Their highest is...
2. So I think with it raining, that means they have to roll a 6 to pick up the ball.
Yep. That's Camry Blood Bowl for you, though. Oh, honestly, that's not too far off from what they actually have to do.
Yeah, considering normal circumstances, it's 5. At least the throw raw, I think, gets sure hands. Although I don't even think he has a throw raw. Doesn't
Nope.
look it.
Yeah, I think he was going for punches.
So yeah, he has no way to handle that ball. That's awesome.
Let's see how he sets up in defense against the 6 Sauruses.
Yeah, that's always a dirty thing to have.
I hope he punches skinks.
We can hope.
I mean, that's his only guaranteed...
Well, any skink that goes down is practically injured, period.
Yep.
Just
And
'cause
considering the
stunting.
Sauruses have agility 1, they have to roll 6 to pick up the ball.
Especially with the rain.
They are there to punch, because they're all strength 4. Ooh, that's not good. No. Probably should have just done down the middle and leave the 2 Sauruses freed. Because they all have assists.
Well, I would just match, let's see. What I would do is have a 1-for-1. And just put up, because he has 4 Tomb Guardians.
Yeah.
You could just put all 4 of the Guardians on the Sauruses and beat the Sauruses' face.
I think he wants to try to... What the hell is the Tomb Guardians movement?
The Tomb Guardian movement, it looks like...
4.
Yeah, 4. On our handy-dandy sheet to the right of the other monitor.
Yeah, it's just not that really good of a setup.
No, he's asking for a pounding. Then again,
Probably over concern over the strength difference.
considering that Deep Reaver has barely played Blood Bowl.
Yeah, oh no. He's essentially the rookie of the league,
Yeah.
if we were to have one.
And he's going up against probably the biggest pro of the league, since I believe that mentaltyranny actually played the board game.
Opposed to us, who've just been playing Blood Bowl since it's come out on PC.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't want to order miniatures through the internet.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He got 2 died on that.
Well, yeah, because Furnace 5
Oh
is
yeah, there's
strength
strength 5. Okay, never mind. It's not as bad as a placement as I thought it was.
4. I still would have gone at 1-to-1. Just because then you pretty much guarantee all the stars is going down.
Oh, for the most part.
Ooh!
Armor break.
Got a stun one.
Can hit 9.
Defenders doubles and pushed. This is a good way to start so far.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised he didn't move any of the mummies up.
I don't know if I would have.
I would have moved
Sauruses
one
can't
up.
dodge for shit.
I would have moved one up. Just so I'd have both of those guys checked.
One of them stuns, so you don't have to.
Yeah, but the other one isn't.
Yeah, but they can't do anything. He would have to blitz with them.
You wouldn't be able to move around. Considering they still have a movement of, I believe it's 6 still. Yeah.
Agility 1, they can't dodge.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
he has
saying.
nothing but tackle zones in the way he set up Wow.
Well.
That was a 5+. He rolled a 6. That's actually a good position for the ball.
He's doing a lot better with the ball than I thought he would, turn 1. I was expecting a mass fumble.
Oh, Itza-Bitza got a re-roll during the kickoff. I did not see that.
I didn't either. That actually came in really handy, hopefully.
He's caging a little too hard.
Yeah, he's not keeping others in check. I mean, it's still not bad, but...
No, because once you tie up a Saurus, he can't do anything but punch to get out of it. He can try to dodge, but it's not necessarily the best action to do.
For sure.
Okay, a bit. So let's see how he tries to tackle the cage.
Yeah, it looks like he's thinking. Yeah, that's not exactly easy to break into. Because number 1 is a Tomb Guardian.
Number 2 is a Tomb Guardian.
Richard
Number 6
O'Connell Raw. I forgot to mention his name. Richard O'Connell Raw is number 1. Fucking love that.
Yep. 1 and 2 being in the front, and 6 being the block character.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it'd be a 2-die against him because it's strength 4 versus 3, but still.
Yeah. Which, by the way, number 2 is Jonathan Carnahan Raw. We're getting some good names. He's really thinking.
Yep.
I'm just going to start naming off some of these names until they actually do something. Never mind. Apparently John didn't want me to... Or I should say mentaltyranny didn't want me to do that.
Well, he's got an assist.
On 3 to make it where at least it's a 1-die. He can move 5 over... No. Yeah, if he wanted to do a dodge, he can move 5 over there.
I think you're going to move 5.
He might have. Might want to stand up those Sauruses.
Another person that stands them up last?
Maybe.
Ooh. You already saw how that went for one player. If you haven't watched that game, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's your own fault for not watching all the games.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like, what, 3.5 hours? Since every episode's like 50-ish minutes?
Yep. And you know, it's a great way to get film on your opponent.
Yeah, you get to see how they play.
Come on, we're almost like pro football teams now. Get film, do study, if you have that much free time.
Well, some of us do, some of us don't. Oh, he did.
Ooh, he failed the second one, though. Nice. Decides he wants to re-roll.
He did, and it still failed. Oh, that sucks.
Barely didn't get an armor break.
Back to the Undead Dead guys.
Well,
he has a nice way to run through.
Well, the middle looks tempting, but it's also very dangerous because all 3 of them will maybe stand up.
If you can...
Ooh, re-roll that.
Ooh,
skull.
Down.
What'd he get?
A both down. And an ow.
Regen, so he'll
Number
be
3,
back.
Ardith Bayraw is going down.
That is probably the... not the first punch I would throw.
No. Not 1-die block.
I mean, it was his only not blitz one. But still.
He could have easily moved number 7 up forward, and then just get some like Tomb Guardians and things that surround the down Sauruses, and then he pretty much would have been unstoppable.
Then now we have to see if mentaltyranny takes advantage of this and surrounds that cage to where he can't move anymore.
I would hope he does.
Heavy in thought.
So while he thinks he might be like another Otiamros for us,
Might be.
I wanted to read off these names because I did like them for the Undead Dead guys. We had Richard O'Connell Raw, Jonathan Carnahan Raw, Ardith Bay Raw, Benny Gabber Raw, Frank Wimple, Sir Joseph Wimple. So we had 2 Wimples. Akanan, whatever. Then number 8. I think he put his face on the keyboard to see what would happen. I cannot. It's like DJED. I'm not even gonna try.
There.
Oh, we got something.
That's number 8.
That number 8 was McCann Moody. Or McCain Moody, I think is probably how you want me to pronounce it.
He can correct us later.
And of course, number 12 for the Undead guys is Ramses the First. Just a poor skeleton. Meanwhile, on the Itza-Bitza Spindoctors side, we had...
3 sources on the ground still.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising me.
And the skink on the ground still.
There we go.
That's 1.
Doing some good coverage.
Sort of. And
2.
he needs to move 10 in the middle of them. No? Okay. Don't like a source going one-on-one with a strength 5.
Well, yeah, at least they have the armor to back it up. They do have armor 9.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be trying to blitz number 6. Sir Joseph Wimple.
Nope, that was not a blitz.
But he still hasn't moved 7. Yeah, but he's not. I wonder what he's doing.
He's shelling him and using his movement to his advantage.
A point
That
taken.
skeleton can only run left.
A fair point.
Especially considering there's a number advantage for the lizardmen right now.
Yeah. I think it was a mummy that got taken down, if I remember right.
Yep. Blitzing,
Interesting choice.
it's a little risky, but it pays off for that 1 die.
And a stumbles. And now he's at the ball carrier.
And I assume that source is getting punched really hard next turn. Because all he has to do is stand up number 5, and number 1 has a nice amount of assist on him.
Yeah, but number 8 would also technically be assisting on number 1. So number 1 is technically out of that assist.
If number 1's punching, he doesn't care.
If number 1's punching, then yeah, he doesn't care.
That's what I would do.
The only assist he would technically be getting...
Would be...
Actually, no, he would be getting a lot.
He'd be getting 10, 5.
This is kind of a risky
7.
maneuver, yeah.
I mean, he helped himself by putting 5 there, but still, 1 has a 2 die on that source and can move up and make it for that skink's going to have a bad day.
That skink is going to probably... Old Sharp Fang is number 5. But he's getting a decent-ish screen.
Kind of almost a reverse cage.
I'm not sure why he ran backwards with number 1. Teddy Hoffcliffe. Or
I
Hoffcliffe.
hope he's not intending to do any major ball play.
Well, there's number 1 to 11.
There's a POW.
That is a POW.
Just thinking where to move him. Does he follow?
He doesn't.
Stand up number 5?
That's
No,
not
okay.
standing up number 5.
No.
But he got another defender stumbles.
Still, I would have followed up with the...
Oh, most definitely.
Even though, yes, it's a source free, you can still put someone on the source later. Now we followed up there to put a nice hole up there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could move 7 forward eventually.
Not to mention 9 is free.
And so is 10.
Oh, bad move.
Dodging with a skeleton. Please catch it. Damn.
That was a bad move.
No, that was...
No,
Just-
no.
That was a bad play.
That was some bad Blood Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have definitely stood up number 5. Maybe blitzed 5 with 5. Push him away and 7 would be free.
Yep, then he wouldn't have to dodge.
Yeah, Frank Wimple going up against Old Sharp Fang, but that didn't happen. Now he has to see if he can get that ball again with it pouring rain.
Yeah, he was lucky to pick that up the first time. Let's say that skink's going to have any better chance because there's 3 tackle zones on it.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that ball is essentially...
Well, he
horribly
moved 9 back up.
contested. Oh, yeah. Last turn really didn't accomplish much for the Undead Dead guys by just pushing him and not following.
Yeah. He might be pushing him into the ball.
Ooh.
Good idea. Now the ball is out of that cage.
Still has a skeleton on it, so it's still not fun to pick that up right now.
Tequila Zorge, by the way, was number 7 on the Itza-Bitza team. I just like that name, Tequila Zorge.
Hasn't stood up 11 yet. Yes, I'm going to bring this up all the time in your games if you don't stand up your players immediately. So if you don't want to hear me say this in the next week, stand up your damn players.
Or don't, if you like hearing his sexy voice.
I have no comment on that. Quick, now run the Saurus over the ball.
This will be perfect, and you know it.
It'll totally
Nothing
work.
possibly could go wrong.
Except for everything. Is he blitzing number 9?
I think he is.
Double. Push him on the ball. That accomplishes nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying it.
Like throwing it to the Yeti.
It would work. If you threw it to the Yeti, guess what? It would work.
There wouldn't be an interception either.
Nope, it would just
Fucking
be
elves.
the Yeti. Well, the ball is in much better position for the Lizardman.
Oh yeah, very. Oh!
Ooh. Knocked out.
That was old Sharp Fang going down. Who was that, 9 that took him down? Hatsaput?
Technically, it was the ground taking him down.
Well, he still tripped him.
Oh, he just caused him to do a dodge roll.
Yeah.
The ground's technically the one that rolls the injury.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
If I recall correctly. If you want to correct me on this, let me know.
I just think that it might be the person hitting you, only because I think you still get SP.
Yeah, you do get SP. No, I'm thinking when you do going for it.
Yeah, going for it, the ground punches you, which
Yeah.
is scary to think about.
And it usually punches pretty hard.
Speaking of punching pretty hard,
Oh, he's out.
you got a double skull
and
and a pushed skull.
You know what? That's better than getting another double skull.
Yeah, but man, that's depressing.
He's out of rerolls.
Well, we got a double POW now. That's better than a double skull.
Let's see if he foolishly follows up this time. No, he doesn't. Okay, good.
Yeah, he's one of the few new people that don't just always follow up. Because I know that I did that when I first started playing. Every time I was like, why wouldn't I follow up? And then I realized, why it's useful not to follow up.
Mummy Blitz.
Mummy Blitz on a
3
skink.
POWs.
Oh, man. It was Barry Gabberaw.
Oh, he didn't break armor.
That's depressing. Hella Ree was the skink there that got tooled. I've been surprised at how little he's been trying to attack the skinks. I mean, they've been farther away, so that's part
Well,
of it.
he's been on the defensive. Ow, okay, that's an armor break
Man, number 11,
with a skeleton.
Carl Rose got knocked down by Nespernub.
That's one die blocks. They're bad.
And he just learned why. With no rerolls, it's bad. I should amend. Or you should amend. I don't know.
One dies are bad.
Yeah.
I do them, but they're bad. It's like going for it's are bad. They're not supposed to be, but they're bad.
I'm a fan of going for it. You've seen my elf game. I always go for it if I can. And it's not stupid to do so. That's the key word.
Lies.
Well, you do everything stupid to do except hitting people.
I've only had players killed from going for it. That's the only time I've had a player lost.
And from other experience, I've had a lot of other deaths.
Yep. I've been the cause of one of them.
Next week's gonna suck.
Yeah.
You and me.
And he hasn't stood up any of his players.
Keep bringing that up.
I said I would. Well, I mean, he could move 9 up. It
Yeah,
would
he
help.
could.
It would make it to where that mummy can't move, even more so. And block off any assist that mummy would give to 11 on number 12.
There it goes.
Alright. Yeah. What I was just saying he does. It's like I'm projecting my thoughts into the past.
I can understand I can understand him not wanting to stand up number 3 though,
Oh no,
because
that's,
Hella Ree would just get his butt kicked again.
that's understandable, but 9... There's no reason not to stand 9 up.
Yeah.
It's a Saurus. Yeah, getting a skink over there so he can try to pick up the damn ball.
I want to see one of Saurus's try, just cuz. If you can get a Saurus touchdown.
Okay. Is he going to push him on the ball or next to it?
That's a good question.
On it, armor break.
That worked out.
And that was a pretty good bounce.
Well, let's see. If he had number 12, Guy Staines, go and punch Tuken Hamann of the Undead Dead guys, and he is. Defender down, defender stumble. That's a nice roll.
Put him. That's probably the best spot.
He could technically try and get that ball to 7. And he has a reroll if he's that crazy.
Don't know if 7's already punched or not.
I don't think he has yet. We're about to find out, though.
He would have to roll a 6 to pick that up, even if it wasn't raining.
Yeah. I'm sure he believes in himself, though.
Well, there's no immediate action, so I doubt he believes. If he just went, fuck it, and just run in the ball, yes, I would say he believes in himself.
A lot of thinking going on here. And there's more silence. Because there's not much else to talk about until something happens. There we go. Oh, he did stand 3 up.
Dodge, dodge.
Oh.
Does he want to re-roll it? You only have one more for the half.
That's a hard decision, honestly.
Especially with the pouring rain, I'd probably let him take the hit.
He did.
Just because picking that ball up is going to be a pain.
Well, let's see what the Undead Dead guys can do about this setup.
Standing up, guys. Stand up 11. There we go.
Alright. Tuken Hamann.
I would punch number 8 with 1. Or that.
That works too.
Punch Sauruses. Do the push. Into 5, 11, and 9. That's good.
Ooh.
Number 12 is not having a happy day.
Guy
That's
Staines.
That's a good one, too. That's the block I wanted him to do.
Alright. Richard
Knocked out.
Richard O'Connell knocking out number 8.
Oh, he needs to decide if he wants to
McCain
Apo
Mundy.
it. Nope, he didn't Apo it.
It's just a KO.
And considering he has a numbers advantage, he doesn't really need to.
Exactly. Ooh, that's an interesting decision.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Push him down again. And then you can
Benny
hit him.
Gabbara.
Oh, you pushed him towards the ball. And got rid of one of the assists where he could have had from 5.
Yeah. That was a nice idea, bad execution. He should have pushed him down.
Because 9 can't punch anymore, if I remember correctly.
If I remember correctly, 9 has already attacked. I don't know, though. I don't think 2 has, though. 2 could knock 9 out of the way. Just to prove a point.
He is tying up those sources, though, so they can't.
He is.
That was the end of
But
his
there's
turn.
a skink that is basically unadulterated. Oh, and he didn't stand up 6.
6 was stunned.
Never mind. That's why he didn't stand up 6.
Oh, there's a skink on the ground that has a tackle zone on him. The Saurus out in the open by himself.
You know, I'd almost say to blitz with number 11. Just go blitz.
On who?
Carl Groves. Carl Rose, but have him tackle number 10. Nisper Nud.
Would have him push a mummy off that way? Do a chain push?
Well, not necessarily that, although that would help too, but it would get 3 freed up to run to the ball.
Mm.
But he decides not to do that.
Decides to put.
Man, this is one heck of a clusterfuck.
This is the most slogging game I've ever seen in a while.
In a while, for sure.
It's almost like we're watching Dwarves. True.
It's a bad word.
Hey, how far has the ball moved? It's been in the middle of the pitch the entire game.
Oh, the reroll failed. Well, time for the Undead guys to start whacking people.
And their punching zones aren't as great, but that's the best way to start it off.
Yeah. Very good board.
Oh, double skull.
Oh.
That's just bad luck. Because that was the best action to do that turn first.
Yeah.
Because that would have freed up other and put other assists on Sauruses and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that would have done. Well, actually, I would have stood up number 6 first.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if I would, actually, because he's surrounded by 2 Sauruses.
Yeah, but it makes it harder to get the ball. Unless he got punched again, but...
He would get punched again. He would immediately get punched.
Maybe I just want to see more injuries. What do you think of that?
That's fine.
That's why you should stand up all your players, so we can have as many injuries as possible.
And also so you don't forget. Or have a turnover and he's still sitting there, like, you know, crying in pain because the Eldritch god that controls him didn't stand him up.
Alright, looks like we got
Got a trip.
a trip. Tequila Zorge
Can move.
knocking Hatchfoot.
That's a difficult push. It's probably the best way. Ooh, armor break.
That's not a bad way to do it. Definitely freeing up 10 and 1.
I don't know if you ever want to free up sources in the rain.
Oh!
Armor break and a KO.
Nespernub has gone down. Thanks to Guy Staines, number 12.
Is that one of the skeletons?
Yeah. Nespernub was one of the skeletons. So it wasn't that big of a loss, but he's still down.
It's a major loss just because of the amount of people he doesn't have on the pitch.
Number 11 hitting 5. Got a defender down.
Yeah, I would say the Lizardmen have control.
For sure. Although they have to try and score within 2 turns.
And that might not be going for that.
Oh!
Rolled a 6. Don't know the move.
Of course, it's the one name that I can't pronounce on his team. Zonderso Witz. Didn't say you say it?
For number 1? It's Teddy.
No, number... Oh, wait. I was reading that wrong. Teddy Hoffacliffe is number 1. I don't know why, but I thought number 1 was number 6. So I was like, how do you say that? But yeah, Teddy's got the ball.
And number 6 is on Durso Witz.
That's Zonderso?
Zon.
Okay. That's what I... Yeah.
It would be.
It just took me a little bit of time to figure the phonetic.
Going for it.
Your Bane.
Yep, that's a score.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done to stop that.
Okay, now you murder.
Now you murder everything.
Because you're Cameron.
That's what you do. I hope Deep Reaver knows to do this when his turn comes up, to punch everything.
Oh, no, I was talking to him before the game. He was hoping to at least murder.
At least murder?
Yeah.
At most, win. Get a little bit of coverage there.
Going for it for no reason.
Well, with that position...
That skeleton that cannot catch them in 2 turns.
No, but it definitely prevents the skeleton.
Unless he's going to be an asshole and delay.
I don't think he will. We'll find
If
out.
you do delay, you are not. That's just not fun. This isn't tournament play.
We'll see what he does.
I mean, yes, you're only delaying a turn, but still, turn it in.
Let's see.
Also denying yourself a really good position for punches.
I'm pretty sure we want to have the camera focused on all the potential blood sport going on. Both down and pushed.
Should then the both down.
What, just to prove a point?
Well, that's the best way to get injuries so far. And I've seen the most injuries from both downs this week.
This week for sure.
If you want to injure the other player, do both down. Unless they're Norse.
Yeah.
Just so you all don't yell at me because you said you're both down the Norse team and nothing good happened from it.
Oh, defender stumbles.
Going for the punches.
Number 1, Richard O'Connell raw. Knocking over. So, ooh.
KO.
Tequila Zorge is gone.
Down to 4 sources. We'll have to see if any of them get back up.
He must be really thinking about who to punch, when, and where.
Well, because of the position of the sources, he really couldn't.
Oh, that was that.
He had 2 guys that were stunned.
See, I told you.
Right away. Alright.
It's pretty much common etiquette to not stall.
Yep, stalling's better. The only time I would do it would maybe be for a pun.
Pun?
If Stalin's running the ball.
You're a bitch.
But that's a maybe, and I probably wouldn't do it. Unless it's at the end of the game, and I'm playing, like, a team that can pass on me like nothing in 2 turns. Then I'm going to probably, well, no, I'll probably just try to punch the shit out of them.
Are you just trying to foreshadow my game with you next week?
I'm just going to punch you. But you know what? If I play any of you, I'm going to punch you.
So says the Chaos player. I will be interesting to see you versus Kemri, though.
I'll punch him.
He'll probably punch back with a vengeance.
He'll have to do better on his armor break and injury rolls.
True, it's just not treating him too well this time around.
He would have the definite strength advantage, though, that week.
Interesting setup for defense.
It's a maybe a turn or 2 defense, so
I'm just saying, I would put the skinks as far back as I could. That way they wouldn't get hit and injured.
well, they can't be searched because of where you put the Sauruses.
Well, you can still hit a skink and injure it,
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
but because the most threatening things are gone. Now, if the mummies were on the sidelines, yeah. But so far, he can only do it with like.
You do it with a blitz raw and get it both down. Because it'd still be
Sure.
a 2-die because the skink has 2 strength.
Yep. Maybe he has no fear of death.
Maybe he just wants skinks to die. Because that's what they're good for.
Why, so he can be an only Saurus team?
You know how fun that would be in a weird way?
I would play an only Saurus team.
I would
could,
too.
If I could have 11 Sauruses in the field. Yes, if you're like crying in horror while you're picturing that, that's the reaction you're supposed to get.
And then you have to console yourself of, oh wait, he will never score on me.
I've scored with a Saurus before.
You're a liar.
And a Croxigore.
You're a liar. Actually, I think I saw the Croxigore.
El Jefe, the best Croxigore ever. Can't comment on the kick because none of us have kick.
Let's see what happens here.
The push. Not sure about the angle, but then again, you kind of can go anywhere with it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when there's just 1/2 of a turn left. Another push.
That's why I was thinking no. It's because you're not going to be lined up with them.
Another push and both down. I think he got that every time. No, there was one that was a double push.
Yeah. No, his dice are just not appreciated.
In some ways, I would have just said screw it and gone for the both down. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, I probably would have too. just at this point to try to keep a Saurus out.
Yeah. Especially since, once after the halftime's over, that Saurus can get back up.
Yep, then he would have 6 Sauruses again.
And that would be no bueno, to say the least.
This might be our longest running game.
You might be right. It's already hit the 40-minute mark, and it's at halftime. Well, 35 minutes, technically, but who's technically counting like that? Whoever's doing the home game for time is silly.
Well, they can just look at the bar.
Shh.
Wait, did he just pick it up again?
He did. He should do a throw just for some vanity points, but it's too late now.
You know what? He should go for Elfie Camry.
Just get some Kimry with dodge.
I've seen it done before.
Do not take this advice, Deep Reaver.
They were called Elfin Madness.
Elfin Madness?
Yeah. There's a Camry team that only did Elfie plays.
Wow.
It punched still, but it tried to pass a lot. But it was scary. It was a semi-successful team.
Wow. I quit.
That league, though, had some really crazy teams. As in, what the hell are you doing?
Double push, baby. The most exciting.
Yep. So what's this? If Plucking Daisies was here, making them play nice.
Yeah. Plucking Daisies, best team. Not really.
Finally gets a POW. Get anything for it?
We'll find out. Nope. Guy Staines. He does a lot of punches so far. I've been saying that name a lot. Number 12.
Both down and attacker down with no reroll.
Go for the both down.
Ooh, knocked out.
Well, that actually worked in his favor.
See, both downs get you armor breaks.
Man, that was
and
Ramsey's the
injuries.
first, too, that went down. The first time he actually got to do anything, he was KO'd.
The thick skull didn't work. I just realized that was a camera. Ooh, didn't get back up. The other side, he's back up.
He did get back up. Alright. Well, thankfully, the Undead Dead guys have 13 players. So they have, even though 2 are down, they still have a full 11 on the pitch.
Oh, okay.
So,
They're still missing a mummy, though.
yeah, which is not cool.
We're going to be looking at it from the Wizardman's perspective this time. It's probably going to be changing his lineup because of the Saurus in there.
I would hope so. That's better.
I think that's one of the default ones.
It is. But it's still better. Some of the default ones aren't bad.
Except for having a Saurus that deep.
Agreed. That's
There
why I
you
didn't
go.
say, yeah.
Okay, it's fixed.
So you're going to comment on the kick?
He's in the air.
Astute observation, sir. Oh,
Ooh, did it just...
quick snap. Remember, right? Quick snap next to where the offense, or the offense gets a free turn. Or no, the defense, I believe. No, it's
I believe it's the offense. So the receiver.
we'll find out soon enough.
I haven't seen a blitz sign yet. Come on, everybody, we're learning. We're gonna know things by name.
Oh, it's the one space free movement.
Yep.
Not a bad idea right there.
I'm just looking. Okay, it might land out of the field. Probably. Because he doesn't have kick.
Kick, kick, kick.
It's such a good skill.
It is. Whenever alignment level. Oh!
Well then,
That worked out extremely well.
quickly to the bat cave.
Here's what he's going to do with it, though.
Well, he needs to punch first.
Yeah.
Because really that skink can't run anywhere without having to dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run from side to side, but that accomplishes exactly nothing.
Except, being cool and dancing. Why?
So you can move him after he punches him.
Touche. I was thinking of them, moving away and blitzing something. I was like, wait, what are you doing? But he's again.
Both down and attacker down.
Great start.
Is he going to use his reroll?
Oh, that's a hard decision.
I would use it. And he did.
You gotta push an attacker down.
Sorry, number 5, we're going to ignore you. For all of number 5's fans, I'm sorry.
But that's old Sharp Thing.
Well, old Sharp Thing should be on the part of the pitch
Both
that
down
matters.
and both down. The 2 7s getting both down.
Bro down.
Row down.
Even though it's technically only bro down when both have block.
Let's see. Well, there is a nice little hole, but his movement's he's as fast as Orc, so it's going to be hard for him to actually get to the ball carrier.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that ball carrier can zip away.
Yeah.
Well, he could blitz with number 12.
He could.
Oh, actually, blitz with number 7. I'll say this again, blitz with number 7.
Oh, he just stood up number 7.
Oh, okay, never mind. I just saw the standing. 12. Could do
You'd
it.
have to technically do a go for it. Because of tackle zone. There is a standing Zaris.
Oh, yeah. Has he done anything with number 4 yet?
That's a bad move.
I mean, it's still making the skink have to dodge.
True.
Ooh, both down. Now the skink doesn't have to dodge. But he does have safeties at the very least. Oh, he used a reroll.
Oh, number 9 out.
And I think he got double skull after rerolling.
Hats to put.
Yes, he did. He went from a both down to attacker down.
That sucks. That's why you try your hardest not to do 1 die blocks.
And regen didn't kick in, so he's out for the game.
Yep. Man, this Kimry team is basically getting outbashed by bad rolls.
Some bad positioning.
That too.
But yeah, he has had no luck with his armor rolls.
Yeah, it's just, I'm feeling for him. Now there's a Saurus beatdown going on.
Unfortunately for 2 mummies, there are 4 sources around them.
Attacker down and pushed.
You know what? The dice just have not really been all that kind to either player.
That is true.
For it's just when the sources actually get POWs, they get armor breaks and nice injury rolls.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
What is it going to do with that blitz?
Technically, if this gets drawn out long enough, I'll pull up the stats and let you know how many the percentages for both teams. You're almost at the length of our other videos, and this is only turn 10.
Yeah.
I may be editing. Or I might make you suffer like I did.
Well, I thought we agreed that we'd just be as is for the first week, see what people think. So
Yep.
they're going to suffer with us.
Sweet.
At least on the plus side, they get a very nice beady game. Because the ball has practically been a second thought in this game.
Well, it's been raining the entire time.
Yeah.
I have not had the usual nice weather show up. Because usually, for like half my games, I only get the weather changing event.
Always nice weather, too.
Yeah, always nice weather. I think I've had a blizzard once.
One time I got
It
to
was
see
horrible.
Smoldering Heat, and Smoldering Heat sucks.
Smoldering heat is probably the worst thing ever.
Well,
Dodge, 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 dodge. I don't know why, but dodge, 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 dodge.
that is a good question. Unless he's going to try to have a Saurus pick up the ball or throw the ball. Even better.
Well, the ball's already picked up.
Yeah, he like hands it off to the Saurus, and the Saurus throws it to 4.
2 hasn't moved yet.
I know.
So 2 could move and throw it to 4.
I wouldn't throw with a skink because they have Stunty. Stunty is a -1 to your throwing, with the minus of the rain.
Yeah, so about the same as a Saurus throwing it.
Yeah.
So make the skink throw it.
I guess I see your point.
They're a lot harder to get SP on. The only way they get SP is...
Ooh. And that was Old Sharpfang, the one that we kind of forgot. Came back up and got knocked down again.
So, I would blitz number 4. Just because, like, you know, my eyes roll back and become black as my shark instincts take over.
He's making a decent screen. Pushed and both down.
Push number 12 away.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Or number 10, either one.
That was a good push.
No follow-up, though. That would have been the
That would have been a
thing to do.
great follow-up. Hey, a defender stumbles.
For a 1-die.
Yeah, if you
Don't follow.
Yeah, this time you wouldn't follow. If you followed the last one, then
armor
number 9...
break and only a stun again.
Because if number 2 followed, number 9 wouldn't have gotten that assist, and it would have been a 2-die instead of a 1. Oh!
Got an armor break.
Barry Gabbera once again. This time knocking out McCain Mundy.
Yeah, Kemry's only had 3 actual injuries over stun.
Yeah.
And they've all been KOs. Which means no Kaz's.
Yeah, that's a big lack of SP for the Undead Dead guys. I don't think he's going to get anybody at level 2 in this for the next week. Ooh. Ah, pushed and pushed.
I would re-roll it. He does. No, he doesn't. I might be stupid with the re-rolling that, but knocking that ball out of that skink's hands would be my top priority.
And it'd be at a very good point, too. Actually...
Yes, he only has 1 re-roll left, but still, I would have done it.
I'm just thinking here, because 12 has nothing stopping him. 12 could have hit 12 if he didn't re-roll for a knockdown. Because that movement 6.
No, I just still would have tried to get an injury on that skink.
That's understandable, too.
Because it hasn't been going for him. That might have been, like, an extra chance at getting a good armor break.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? He's been punching mostly Sauruses, which means not a whole lot of armor breaking.
Yeah, the skinks have been pretty much unharassed this entire game.
He's kind of kept them really out of the Kemry's movement range.
Which is a very good move. Middle Tyranny definitely knows that skinks are not very tough, to say the least. Another push-push result.
So, well, yes, it's nice to have safeties. You have to be aggressive when the other team has such squishy players and go take the fight to them.
Yeah.
Especially when it's their only ball handling capability.
Yeah, because if they had no skinks, then there is no chance for them to do anything with that ball.
And that means you start outnumbering them, and the Saurus's strength 4 doesn't seem all that great.
Long story short,
Go
pro
for the
tip,
weak players.
hit the skinks.
Or the ghouls, or the thralls.
Well, they're still strength 3.
Yeah, but they're the weakest thing.
If we had a human team, I'd say go after the catchers.
Yeah.
That's one of the only things I hate about human teams, that catchers have strength 2. Even elven catchers have strength 3. What the crap?
Because they've spent 100 years bench pressing? I don't know.
I guess. Bench pressing heavy balls so they can catch, regular balls with ease. And it somehow gives them a 3rd point in strength? Balls.
Ooh, a dodge. Does he hand it off?
Oh.
It's a risky play.
It is with the rain.
It might be worth it.
It might not, too, because he does have 11 and 13 to the left of him.
Well, if he hands it off to 4, then 4 can run it away.
I'm saying if he fails to pick up the catch, then the ball's on the ground with 11 and 13 right there to take advantage of it. It's a
You
hard
know,
decision.
the only luck that the Khemri team has had is picking up the ball, though.
True. And see, they tried and failed.
But best bounce you could get.
That is true.
Well, technically, right next to 2 would be the best bounce. But
Let's see what he does.
next best bounce,
Hey, he stood somebody up. Now stand up number 7.
you can't.
Touche.
Oh, good blitz. Both down and attacker down. Oh, he re-rolled it. I probably would have just taken a skink with me.
Defender down and pushed.
Pow him
You better pow him.
with fury.
And it didn't armor break the skink. That sucks.
He was 1 short. Well, unless 2 moves, I would surf number 2.
Yeah.
Yes, I might not get SP for it, but I might kill your skink. And at this point,
Ooh.
I'd just be frustrated enough to kill
Richard
your skink.
O'Connell Raw taking down number 9.
Ooh, there's a mummy freed up. He could go help number 12, so that way number 12's not crying in a corner as much as he is right now. He's covering number 10.
Is he going for that ball?
Nope, but he's putting a tackle zone on it, and that's just as good.
Yeah, with all those Sauruses tied up.
Especially when you have a skink right next to it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to pick it up.
This is a
yet.
pretty good play right here.
Put
This
him-
is just some good Blood Bowl.
Yeah, he put 3 tackle zones on the ball. And all the Sauruses have to do some... There you go. And the Sauruses have to do some serious punching to get out.
Yeah.
So he only has 2 skinks go try to deal with that problem, as of right now.
Yeah.
We'll see if, like, you know, he has the heart of
He
the
could
dice.
have 12 hit 12, which would free up 7.
And 7 could blitz one of them, but there'd still be 2 people on the ball.
Indeed, but it would help.
He cannot free up that ball in 1 turn, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you're looking at it from the Khemri's perspective.
Unless he pulls an LP play with his skink.
I'm asking a lot of that skink.
Hey,
Dodge, grab, and 3 tackle zones.
I've seen that kind of thing
And
happen.
a dodge. Oop.
Push and attack it down.
I see him push.
So that's... Oh, he's in
Serve.
surf zone.
Serve.
We might be saying goodbye to Ramses the First.
Serve. We'll free up number 5. Serve.
Surf. 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 Surf.
He's not doing it.
I don't think he is.
Lame. You should lose Fan Factory for this. You're just begging for it.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
And it would give you and that guy'd be gone for the rest of his ride.
Oh yeah, Ramses the First once again would be gone.
Oh, no, he's
doing it.
It just took him
Oh.
in a KO too. As the Orc and the Beastman and some random human kick the shit.
So yeah, that was Tequila Zorg knocking out Ramses the First.
Number 5's freed up. Number 11's not having a happy day. And then there's number 10.
Now,
He does have 2 skinks to his left that he should use. Not necessarily put in danger, but use them. Like he put an assist, so it's not easy to surf number 2.
he might actually be trying to attack number 6.
With number 2. That'd probably be the best strategy. There you go.
Obami getting
only
a
2
double
pushes.
pushed. Obami's number 2. I like that
Follow?
name.
Oh, he does. I don't know if I would have followed.
Yeah, he just has to get hit back.
By 13.
Yeah.
And you know what? He doesn't need assists to punch this king.
Yeah. You'd basically, if number 6 didn't follow, you'd have a Death Star trench trying to get that ball either way. Which that would be more fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know, this match almost feels like a chess match if every piece could punch each other.
Ooh.
And
That's not a good scatter for the Lizardman.
No.
Because look at number 8.
That's a bad idea.
No, you gotta stumble.
Oh, we got to stumble, so it worked out.
And technically, you could just pushed him to 11 and followed up and not cared.
Benny Gabbara.
Don't know if I would have pushed him there. I would have pushed him towards number 11.
I would have too.
Oh, we got another stumble.
Jonathan Carnahan Ra.
Kim Kardashian Rob.
If
Sorry,
only he
that's-
had one.
That's true. We'll name that his first cheerleader will be Kim Kardashian. It's forever known as that now. Okay, punching. Punching's
Stumble,
good,
stumble.
but it's a dodge. Don't follow. Good.
Good show.
Move number 8 next to the ball.
Oh, that was. Why did you do that?
I would punch number 13. I probably would have followed.
I would have followed that one.
Oop, oop, oop. Worst scatter possible. Probably should have ran with number 8 at the ball.
Well, it is also raining, so
But like with 8, that would have been better
yeah.
because it would have left your 3 toward. Oh, there's more of an open hole now. Yes, the skink still had to punch number 6.
They might be able to though. If they maneuver it right. Is he gonna pull a Destructicus and go for it like crazy?
No, you should blitz punch. With number 4 onto the ball so you can catch and punch someone at the same time.
Well, if you fail
Then
picking up
have
the ball,
Jay
then
draw
it.
it.
Oh! I don't know how I didn't see that one coming.
Both
That
down,
was a good
attacker
idea.
down.
That was not as much of a good idea now.
Both down and a block.
Oh! Sir Joseph Wimple with the block there.
See, block's a great skill.
See?
That's a defensive skill.
And offensive.
Yeah. I like it more for defense. It makes people not want to blitz that character.
Yep. That was one of my favorite things about Dark Elves, is having 4 blitzers as an elf team. But you lose the whole passing thing.
Push an attacker down. That's just...
That's kind of demoralizing.
Yes, it is. If there weren't 2 skinks next to number 2, I'd blitz him. Wow, that's a good blitz. Defender stumbles and attacker down, so nothing.
And he follows, okay.
That's good. Needs to get more tackle zones on that ball. Defender stumbles and attacker down.
And are we having technical difficulties?
Okay.
Huh.
The game's like, it's been going on for so long. Then it froze up.
Yeah,
for a
it's
bit.
hitting the hour mark, or 58 minutes mark, I should say.
Yep. It's close enough. We have 3 turns left. Both these teams seem to be using up at least 2 to 3 minutes of their clock.
Well, they're really thinking about what they should do, which I can't fault them for.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
That was a bad idea.
That somehow sort of worked out. That's probably a little bit of desperation going in if, like, I need to run away with the ball.
Probably, yes.
Luckily, no one can pick up the ball right now.
That rain, man, it's ruining everybody's day.
Maybe we'll get, like, a turn 16 sunny.
Just to troll harder.
Just the game going, no, fuck you.
That French would do that.
Yep.
You know, there should be a special unit in some team that lets you call in rain. Like a rain dancer for the Amazons or something.
No, don't even say that out loud. Or Cyanide will do it. How they're making a team for the Chaos Edition.
Yeah, they're making
making
a
a
full
team.
team that isn't even the board game.
Yep. And still leaving out one of the teams from the board game.
Which team is that leaving out?
Underworld?
No, they're bringing Underworld in. Underworld and Chaos Dwarves and the
and-
Demons of Corn.
Yeah, the Demons of Corn's not an actual team.
Yeah,
I think it's Chaos Undivided.
maybe. Oh!
So
He
going
broke
for
free.
it. Don't go for it. Just do the touchdown next turn. Just because it's so hard to pick up the ball right now.
Yeah.
It's not really stalling. It's just going, I'm just going to play it safe.
Yeah. Like, considering he's in the lead, there's no need for him to go for it. Because if the ball gets knocked loose, Undead Dead guys have to go all the way from there to the to the end zone on the other side. So he really should have got a throw rock. By the way,
you know what? A throw rock wouldn't be helping right now. 'Cause it's raining.
No, it wouldn't be helping right now. But I still can't believe he doesn't have a throw rock.
Yeah, because that implies you intend to pass it with Kimberly.
You have seen some abomination throw rods out
Yeah,
there.
but that's an abomination throw rock, not a throw out the box. You have to get lucky to get that.
Well, it's the Undead Dead guy's turn.
I would stand up everyone around at Source and punch it.
Yeah,
Risky.
that is a bad idea.
Doesn't pay. Now let's see if he stalls.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
You have to give mental tyranny a lot more, benefit than
Well,
doubt.
no, just because that was so perfect for one, just because the amount of tackle zones you have to get through, the fact that they couldn't even get to you for a couple of turns, that was the most tempting
Nehemiah
stall.
reminds you that he's played the Blood Bowl board game.
True.
Stalling would result in an actual punch in the face.
Yeah.
So,
Have this. I only say it when I would be tempted.
that means I should probably punch you for even being tempted. I mean, I stall all the goddamn time against bots, though.
Yeah.
Because fuck the bots, but...
Well, they're assholes. But that one was the most prime real estate for it
Man, look at all that blood,
we've
though.
seen this week.
Probably the bloodiest game we've had.
Sort of. It's the bloodiest because we've had the most KOs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not meaning actual injury way. I'm saying the amount of off the field way.
Because injury-wise, this has been a very light game.
Mm-hmm.
Not even really...
Heck, the two injuries that happened are just badly hurt, so they'll be back next round.
Yeah.
Or next week.
Round, week, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that skink number? Ah, okay, I see him. I lost one of the players for a second.
No. It happens. Well, the microphone isn't muted, is it?
No.
Okay. I just realized, like, oh, it would have sucked if we had did this for an hour and...
I was in our game up there because we recorded it once and we didn't feel like doing the commentary for it twice.
Because while your game is fairly interesting to watch... Because
Not twice.
Not twice.
Not twice. Just because it's been raining, you guys have had no attempts at doing anything
ball
with the
play.
ball, which drags out games.
Yeah. Well, not to mention, like, we were wanting to, like, stab each other with your game, because we watched it, like, 4 times before getting the recording down.
Yeah.
Poor plucking daisies. So it was a quick snap again.
This time for the Camry.
Yeah.
I just want to say Tomb Kings. They're not Tomb Kings, they're Camry.
Yeah. You and your fantasy stuffs.
Same universe.
Arguably.
Well, it's technically an alternate universe to that universe.
That's what I said, arguably.
Yeah, instead of Wars at Blood Bowl matches.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Still dispute Blood Bowl. Then they actually just have professional Blood Bowl too.
Hmm?
Then they also have just normal Blood Bowl for
Yeah.
Blood Bowl's sake.
Ooh, a boat down. Yeah, pushed. You should go with the boat down, because who cares?
Yeah, at this point, you can't win. That might be an injury. But it is the first block of the turn.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's might as well try to hit the other two. At least he still has 3 mummies on.
Double push.
Hooray, double push!
This game is like a bunch of school kids trying to be mean to each other by just pushing.
Attacker down, push!
Push.
Wow. I can't believe how bad it's going for him.
Yeah, that was just right there. No luck for 3 blocks.
Yeah.
But
But he gets the... Wow! All of them are 5 pluses to get.
throw it. Get SP for yourself. For the love of God.
Well, he can't throw it now because he ended
he
his turn
moved.
with it.
Yeah.
By the way,
At
I
least
love
he
how you have
hasn't-
it on number 9. It shows how crazy some of Mental Tyranny's names are.
Hablar.
Actually, wait. I have to show my favorite name before this match ends of the Tomb of Camry.
I've already showed that like 3 times.
I still had to point it out with what I meant by he put his face on the keyboard to make a name.
Yeah, I was doing that when you were talking about it.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't notice.
If you forgot about it 30 minutes ago, there it was again.
Yeah, it has been a long match. You might have forgotten.
No, I remembered I did it. You'll say this will be uploaded last
Yeah.
and edited last?
Yeah.
Even though technically I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing on this, so you guys can deal with it.
Indeed.
That's a pretty sturdy cage.
Yeah.
Considering if you attack a corner, you would accomplish nothing. Oh, going for it.
Just because he
Both
could.
down, defender down.
Just because he could. Oh.
And the KO.
Frank Wimple down. McCain Mundi doing the...
That's just no fun. No fun allowed. I mean, he has 2 mummies that are going to punch him next turn.
Well, there is no next turn.
Oh, no?
Oh, I guess there is. Yeah, never
Yep.
mind.
I know as much as you want it to technically end, so we can stop recording.
Yeah, I thought your and Mike's match was long. Or Otiamro's, I should say.
Ours was one of the shorter matches.
It's because there was 2 turns missing.
Well, yeah. But still, even if we would have played those 2 turns normally, it would have been one of the shorter matches.
Yeah.
Because he just wanted to do some vanity passes.
Vanity passes and some face punches.
Yep. Okay, use number 8 to punch 1. Because he foolishly just put a skink right there.
Yeah, he's
I
just
would blitz
asking
that
to get
skink.
hit. What?
I would blitz that skink. Number 6, blitz him.
I'd blitz number 3 or 5 just because...
No, just because you have an assist on 1. To show him that his hubris for putting his skink
Oh, that
there.
would be 3 dice because you'd be doubling their strength.
Yeah. I would show him the...
I wonder if he actually thinks of doing that or
No,
not.
he does a...
Hey, he
I
gets
think
both.
a
He gets the
pow.
fender down finally.
Still not the punch I would do first. Blitz number 1. Do that.
Sir Joseph Wimple should totally go and blitz Teddy Hoffcliffe.
Are they even viable to hit each other?
Huh?
I wasn't sure if you're just naming off names that you want to hit
No,
each
it
other.
was 6 on 1. I was just saying the names of 6 and
Ooh.
1.
1 die paid off.
It did. Oh.
Or don't.
Pushed and pushed.
Foul him, kill number 1. Come on, take out your frustration on number 1.
Yeah!
Ooh, he got a pow.
Oh.
No armor break. Okay, foul the Saurus. With the mummy, foul the Saurus. Or somebody. That's just fouling territory right there.
Yeah, it is, but he decides not to. Throw the ball! Get some vanity SP. Nope.
He was trying, but it's a Thunder's Temples. It's a dodge. Yes, I know you don't get SP for injuring people while you're fouling, but come on. You're doing... If you had that bad of a game, you foul.
But they didn't. So that was the end of that match.
He's a better sport than me.
It took about an hour and 10 minutes.
And before we wrap everything up, let's show you all the MVPs of the game. Well, the people that got extra SP.
Yeah.
For the Undead Dead guys,
Frank
it's Frank
Wimple. Yeah. And then Guy Staines. Even the game agreed. Guy Staines did some stuff.
The ones that were mentioned the most in-game were actually the MVPs, funnily enough.
For a change.
Well, everybody, that's the end for this week, actually, of Blood Bowl. We'll
So-
catch you next week.
For another match, I'm not sure which one will be first. But it doesn't matter. We'll see you then.